Hey guys, welcome to my channel. We're going to be going over our fireworks setup, getting ready for July 4th, 2021. Some of this stuff is pretty easy, guys. You can spend money on buying racks, or you can put in a little bit of work and you can make up your own show. Trust me, it's worth spending the time and the money on doing your own show instead of lighting up these fireworks one by one. So what we have here is going to be our starter rack on a plywood board. You can see here, about a half an inch, quarter of an inch. We have different styles of tubes here. Inside we're going to be shooting off 4-inch and 5-inch shells. These are chronic shells. I highly recommend the chronic shells. They are the closest thing to the professional grade shells that will be going in here. These are 3-inch fiberglass pipes. We're not quite done with this rack yet. We're going to put a border around here of wood, make sure that it's tightly secured. You know, when you're setting up these boards or these racks, guys, you want to make sure that you know, safety's first. And you're going to want to screw everything in, glue it, make sure that you're safe. So this would be our starter board. We have Phoenix Rising, which is a beautiful fountain cake, 500 grams. As you see here, they go about 2 minutes or so, a little over 2 minutes. And guys, we're in my garage. It's not a professional setup by any means. Bear with me, this is my first time doing a video like this. Just going over exactly what we're doing this year. You know, pretty much the same thing that we did last year, but just a whole lot more. So here's going to be our 500 grams cake boards. Right now we're using our fuses. We have many different fuses, but this is our slowest one. Basically, about 12 inches of this will go about 30 seconds or so. 35 seconds, maybe a little bit longer. So for all these, we want them to go slow because, as you know, these cakes will last 30 seconds, anywhere between 25 to 45 seconds. So over here, we're just gonna have 4. We're gonna light off at each end. Over here, this is our 200 gram board with our 4-inch or 5-inch shells that we'll be shooting off. Okay, again, we're using the slowest fuse here, guys, because each one lasts a certain period of time, so we want to make sure that the show is long and not so quick. Over here is another 200 gram board with little no names and Phantom brand fireworks. We have our 3-inch professional grade mortars or fiberglass mortar. We have our regular, again, 4-inch, 5-inch canister shells. This will be in a board of itself. This one's going to last pretty long. This will probably be about a 3.5 minute rack to a 4.5 minute rack, easy. Over here, we have a mix between a finale cake and 200 grams. Move this stuff. So we're going to start on one end, or actually, you know what? We're going to start here in the in the middle cake. We're going to wrap it all around. Right? So again, guys, slow fuse, because this lasts about a minute by itself. It's a 100-shot bumble. Then we're going to go over to we have these 3 racks here. So this one I bought, this is about $175, guys, compared to buying wood at Home Depot. It cost me about 50-60 bucks with screws. And you can see I'm in the middle of, I basically built out 1, 2, 3, and 4 racks. I built this 4-inch rack. And here, this is where stuff's gonna get fun. We have our 4-inch professional grade fireworks. And guys, I advise that you take necessary precautions. You have your licenses, or only shoot fireworks where it's legal in your state. We have our license and certifications, so we're making sure that we're abiding by the laws and the rules of our state. Essentially what we're going to be doing here is this middle rack, this rack over here is going to go into the middle. We're going to take 2x4, put it along the top, put it along the bottom, and we're going to have it fan out. So each side will fan out. We'll have angled shots. It's going to be pretty nice. These ones over here, we're going to have just a 3-shot. Right. We're going to add more wood over here, more wood over here, wood over here, wood over here. Maybe double up on the outside of these, but I don't think it's necessary. Basically, to build these, we took 1x4s. These were, the sides were each 16.5 inches. The bottoms were 20 3/8 of an inch. These sides measured about 23 inches, so it gave you a little bit more on each side. So to build one of these racks, you're going to need one 20 3/8 of an inch for your bottom, which, just taking a look at the side angle, you see here, right? Your 16.5s, which are here, will be the side support, so you're going to need 2 of those. You'll need 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 of the 23-inch by 3.5, right? So your 1x4s are essentially 3.5 inches. So 23 across, 16 up, 16.5 up, 20 3/8 below. You can do this, but with 2x4s, 1x3s, 1x4s. It really depends on the rack that you're trying to build. Over here, this is again our 4-inch fan rack. I'm going to be adding in more support. So these are all 2x4s. This is the plywood that you saw before. Essentially almost the same height. This is about 17 inches. The bottom is about 38 inches. These are close to 40 inches. So instead of having these come straight up, you know, when you're shooting off your fireworks, yeah, you can have everything shoot straight up, but then it gets kind of boring because everything shoots in the same area, right? So we want to fan them out.